Islam. Welcome back to the Moor Culture Podcast. I'm your host, Brother Tyshan Edwards Bey, and we're back with my co-host, Islam, Brother Sharif Bey,
Islam.
Elder Sheik, the Sheriff, Islam, and Sergeant of Arms, Brother
Islam.
Quinn, Islam Moore. Welcome back.
Indeed.
Glad to have the trio here today. This is episode 50. 50, the big 50 and Supreme Math. That is Power Cipher.
5-0.
Islam. Let's cipher the power today more and raise the ethers. Islam, I already know that's what we do every week more because of the brothers right here to my right. Real quick, just want to greet everybody with peace. Islam, Assalamu alaikum, Alafia, Ayonio, Hotep, Shalom, Namaste. Did I say Rahul Bat? To my Nawapian brothers. Islam.
All that.
All of it.
Yeah.
All means peace. Peace, peace, peace. And in true Moorish tradition, before we get started fully, we want to start with our praises and honors. Islam, either one of you Moors want to start us off with your praise and honors?
Islam. Praises be to Allah. I thank Allah for keeping us and bringing us in the land of living today with the activities of our limbs. And I want to rise giving high honors to Allah and to his holy divine prophet, Noble Drew Ali, and to the forerunner of the prophet, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, in honor to Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, Muhammad, in high honor to the Spirit of Truth, J. Gibbons Hill, in honor to Emil Hill, in honor to the God Man of the Day, Jerome Graham Bey, in honor to the Magi priest, Sidney Rassan Hill, high honors to the Nazarene Allah Hill, and high honor to Master Adept Hamid Anderson L. High honor to R. Dingle L. High honor to Dr. R. German Bey. High honor to Chief Grand Resurrector Timothy Dingle L. Hyphenated Noble Drew Ali and his other half, Mother Ruth, Mother Wisdom, Grand Noblest, Prophetess Louise Dingle L. High honor to their daughter Diane Dingle L. And high honor to the Grand Sheikh Margaret Thompson Bey. High honor to the Supreme Grand Governor, R. Stone L. And Assistant Grand Governor, R. Page L. And his Assistant Brother Grand Governor Shem L. High honor to our Grand Governor here in the state of Delaware, J. Howard Bey. High honor to those who have transitioned to the soul plane. High honor to everybody under the sound of my voice. Ashe, Mojuba, Islam.
Islam. Brother Quinnell, you have some praise and honors you want to give today?
Islam, Mo. I rise and give praise to the great God Allah. I rise and give honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I rise and give honors to the forerunner Marcus Mosiah Garvey. I give honors to all of the prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, Jonah, etc. I give honors to all past and present leadership, and I give honors to all those that are here today. Shout out to our Grand Governor, J. Howard Bey, Federation Moor Science Temple number 4. We live.
Islam. I'd like to rise in the spirit of the seven and give all praises to Allah and high honors to the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali, and a forerunner, Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Islam, high honors to all true and divine prophets of Allah. High honors to all past and present leadership of the Moor Science Temple of America, and high honors to all the Moors worldwide, whether they know it or whether they don't know it. And high honors to all of our ancestors and everybody that paved the way for us to be here today in episode number 50 inside the Moor Culture Center in Wilmington, Delaware, 715 North King Street. Islam, come fellowship with us, come study with us every Friday at 7 p.m. The God Hour right here in these four walls of the temple. Islam. So, shout out to the Order of Drew Ali's daughters.
Yeah.
Order of Drew Ali's daughters. Is that right?
Is that right? That's right.
ODDA. Order of Drew. Daughters of Drew Ali. No,
Yeah,
daughters
Drew
of
Ali.
There you go.
Yeah, you right.
Order of the Daughters of Drew Ali.
Islam.
High honors.
High honors.
For real, to the mothers of all the temples. And our mother, Sister
Mo, turn your
Hajanika
phone off,
Bey.
Mo.
All right,
Yeah. I'm not sure what you're doing. No, you're good, Sister Hodge. Thank you so much for that reminder. We gotta make sure we give those praises. Islam. So, what's on everybody's mind? I mean, what's going on?
Peace. Love you all out there, brothers and sisters. But you got to wake up. I can't believe that all these so-called black leaders out there now that's in darkness, because Black Quinn, the science meaning death, sold this country out to a bunch of hillbillies. I thank Allah. When you look at me, you look at Cheney University. One of my greatest professors was an anthropologist. The beautiful part about it, that in Ezekiel 37th chapter, it talks about Ezekiel prophesied on the valley of dry bones. I want you to play that later on too, right? A little bit of it. When Allah told the prophet Ezekiel, prophesied to the four winds to bring upon the slain, that they may live, representing the house of Israel. That's who we are here in America. And they over there fighting, saying that's who they are. So I love it when the Moorish American Federation tells me about the grand resurrection. Because I'm going to tell you over and over again, this is the day of our resurrection. And don't never second doubt yourself. And angels of Allah manifested in human flesh. That's who we are. We have to breathe on one another so these bones can get up and work miracles. We create almost everything on the planet that make man happy and put him up in heaven. And they go out there, the rich folks, they live real good off something that we invented. And then all they did was put the patent on it. And then we don't get the pleasure of the things that we invented. Everybody got reparations but us. What the grand resurrection is about is saying enough is enough. We got to stand up. We got to educate ourselves. Everything ain't about religion. All the answers are not in religion, but the answers are you and standing up to be a God man. Because that's what Noble Drew Ali came to make us one with Allah. Be a God woman. And when you speak, they have to respect you because you know who you are. You studied your history. We don't care about them closing down those schools and so forth and so on. Ain't you a man? Ain't you a woman? When Allah breathes on you, you get up. And it's done deal. Please.
Islam, Mo.
Islam. Thank you for that, Moor.
Islam.
I'm glad you started right there because the one order I wanted to like kind of bring up and see if anybody heard about it, and you're already talking about our leaders and whatnot in South Africa. The politician that just got sentenced to 5 years in prison.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
Julius Malema.
Yeah, he bad brother.
He really is, and he just got arrested. Well, I don't know if he's arrested yet, but he got sentenced like recently for shooting a gun. Like he shot a gun in the air at a rally. So he was just like hyping up the crowd, shot the gun in the air, and now he's sentenced to 5 years in prison for that.
All right, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Say that again. No, I didn't hear this. Say that again.
He's a politician. Well, yeah, that's the thing. He already was kind of on the attack because he says a lot of, racial things, just addressing what was happening in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're saying is real, but see, Prophet Noble Drew Ali said that the Constitution is one of the greatest documents of all times.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bey is a Turkish word for land governor, and gentlemen are land governor. We supposed to know the law is greater than them. The law is supposed to be etched in our DNA. But we got to learn how to speak in clearness, power, and authority and start holding them accountable for their wrongs. I love studying that law because it opens my eyes. The Constitution opened up my eyes. Talking about with life, liberties, and the pursuits of happiness.
That's right.
That's what we had to get.
Right.
And so we keep listen to this propaganda, you take it back and teach it to your children, and your children grow up and be LGBTs. But that is public policy. It ain't the law. And they got us mesmerized about all that. It's time to stand up, represent your ancestors. They great. They ready to work with you. They ready to steer some things up. Later on for that propaganda, that hate speech, idea of a few goblins. When you gonna let the Holy Spirit come in you and stir up the ethers and let you knock that falsehood out? Because the Holy Quran says every time truth meets falsehood, it knocks his brains out. So now it's time for you to recite. The Quran means recite. Iqra. Reading in your guardian Lord taught man the use of the pen, taught him that which he knew not. This is my scholar's tassel. I'm a scholar. I thank Allah for Noble Drew Ali because he taught us how to look at it all, from all angles. Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, Muhammad. Whatever way you come, you can't put no wool over our eyes. Because this is about uplifting for all humanity. You got to know something about humanity before you can uplift it. Peace.
Islam, Mo. Islam.
Thank you for that. This is the first time I heard that. Or maybe I heard it and I forgot it. Quran means recite?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. More?
Iqra means read. So we got to keep reciting that Quran, brothers and sisters, because every time you go and study and recite the Quran, you change your ethers. That program ain't called U.S. government or the world. It's all praises due to Allah, cherish the sustainer of the worlds. Every time you meet another man and stuff, you meet another world. Look at the shape of my head. Ain't it shaped like the world, Mo?
That's right, Mo. That's right, Mo.
That's
right, Mo. Can you go back to what you were saying, though, Mo?
About Malema?
Yeah.
Julius Malema?
Nah, you good, Mo. We need all that, Mo. It's all about uplifting the motivation and giving them the spirit of truth.
I mean, he's a revolution. Have you heard of him at all? The leader.
I heard of him.
You probably see him on TikTok a lot, but I mean, he's part.
I thank a lot for that, brother.
He's part of this new wave of, especially like in terms of Traoré, Traoré, and Burkina Faso. He actually took over the country, but this brother hasn't. But he has a really big organization, the Economic Freedom Fighters, and they're big. He wears a red beret. He's a militant and revolutionary, and he's going hard on them. And he just had a speech. He's not gone to jail yet, but he was sentenced, and he had a speech yesterday, and he just mentioned it's a shame that he's sentenced by a Caucasian in Africa, a Caucasian judge,
right.
A woman Caucasian judge sentenced this black man to 5 years in prison, and who's really in charge here? How is she telling him?
Is he a politician in West
He's a
Africa?
politician.
He's a politician.
He's a politician.
Is that the brother that was that met the Russian president and all that? Is that who we talking about?
You might think of
that's Ibrahim.
That's Ibrahim.
Oh, okay, you talking about Ibrahim? No, I thought we was talking about Ibrahim. I'm sorry. All right.
The baddest part about it is people lie right before your face. They said the Revolutionary War. I'm studying that, right? But Britain runs the country through the bar.
That's right.
So if we won the Revolutionary War, why is all there Britain in almost every courtroom?
Right. I mean,
that's an illegal courtroom, ain't it?
I mean, technically, we can go there if you want to.
That's an illegal courtroom.
Because a lot of people don't want to speak about that either. Like, what really happened?
But they keep putting people in pain.
Yeah.
They keep inflicting pain on people and act like it's all right. No, it ain't all right. And I'm speaking for all Americans, not only the Moorish Americans, but all Americans. Right? You got a right to know this.
Right. But the people gotta also want to know it too. It's one thing. It's one thing that we can give all this information and try to have listeners and get the people to do what we say. But at the same time, they gotta want it as well.
Well, I thank Allah because I know Allah blessed me with some years, and I'm happy to be able to relate this. Right?
That's right.
Holy Quran says whether you tell them not, they will not believe you. And so a lot of our people, like I was sharing with Brother Tyshan, got the Stockholm syndrome. They fell in love with their captors. We're not free yet.
Right.
Even everything that they doing in public politics is called public policy, using so-called citizens as public franchise. You got a lot of leaders out there don't even know what that is.
Indeed.
In positions.
Indeed.
Go
Currently,
ahead,
everybody in the United States, if you ain't woke up, if you ain't realizing your rights and who you are as a citizen, then you just a part of the same caste system that they implemented, and you don't even know.
And even the Americans of the European ethnicity, right, is being set up now. They've been set up by the oligarchs.
Mm.
The 1% is setting them up. So you have to come together, and you got to use your vote and change the parties too. To bring in another party, because these two parties that show you where they coming from.
Two wings of the same bird.
Huh?
Yeah.
Two wings of the same bird.
Then you got so-called black politicians trying to make it look like it's racism, but when they get in with the club,
yeah, they don't talk no more. Yeah, they don't say nothing no more.
They don't. And so
the fight is not there anymore.
Yes. So then you have the poor people of all walks of life continue to suffer. I'm not talking about all walks of life, but I'm talking about the poor so-called white, so-called black over here. You know, they continually suffer.
Right.
And
because when you walk right outside of here, you see black, white, Asian, Chinese, Indian, all walks of life, all races, if you want to consider races, are under poverty. They either poor, they on drugs, something is going on, right? So just like the brother is saying, just like Sharif is saying, everybody needs to wake up and come together, because this is not what this is supposed to be. This country is not supposed to represent that.
And I didn't hate any of my teachers. I had some European teachers. They were cool.
Right.
They was really cool. They were beyond me being something, you know, when I was a child.
Right.
I never think they would think that America's gone the way that it's gone.
Exactly.
Even a lot of them are turning over in their grave. What do you feel about America? I love America, but I don't love it in the way condition it is now.
No.
We have to run the crooks out.
That's right.
We got to clean up. I came from a long ways. From GED to PhD.
Yeah, Mo.
That's a long ways.
That's right.
That's reading to help you. Reading open up doors. They don't want you to read. That's why they say, don't talk on the critical race theory. What business of it is theirs? You a man? Allah made your man.
That's right.
Don't fall for that bull crap.
That's right. That's right. Mo.
Sigmund Freud said IQ equals mental age over chronological age times 100. So if the chronological age ain't equal to the mental age, your equilibrium's thrown off. And we don't need no body with their equilibrium ain't balanced. It's not balanced, leading us nowhere.
That's right.
Leading us into hellfire. Leading us in the pit.
Right.
I thank Allah for the Sirat al-Mustaqim. That's a bridge, right, that he leads the righteous to.
That's right, man. That's right.
While Shaitan leading the rest of y'all to the hellfire. This is real. Allah don't lie.
Slam.
What do your scholars know about that?
That holy breath, more. That holy breath. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all have the volume turned down.
Allah's leading on victories assured. He's driving the ship. He caused the sun to rule the day. He breathed breath into you, life in you today.
That's right, Mo.
And the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. And everywhere where you see people of the copper tone, that's where the natural resources is. The oil, the gold, et cetera, et cetera. Then the colonizers call us terrorists. They make up a story to steal up everything that Allah gave us. Don't fall into that.
That's right, Mo.
And I love my people here in America. Just because you say you're a Muslim, don't mean you can come and invade my territory.
That's right, Mo. That's right.
Just because you say Assalamu alaikum don't mean you're a brother.
Indeed.
Islam.
I don't mean
Because you showed yourself in these stores in these neighborhoods. Just like with George Floyd. Remember? What store did he go into?
That's right.
And then they play the same thing like we want. We ain't one with them. Better wake up.
That's right, Mo.
That's the persona of the mass in which we wear in the public. And according to psychology, persona is the mask in which we wear in the public. A lot of them wearing masks. Saying Assalamu alaikum, trying to take your place. All praise to the Lord for the righteous brothers. I had some righteous brothers. Muslim brothers help me. I love them.
Brother's right. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out here that are wearing masks. So you got to be careful who you consider a friend. You got to be careful who you consider a confidant or somebody that you are following, because people can lead you down the wrong path and you're not even realizing. Take for instance with this movement. Take for instance with the Moorish movement. There's several entities of the Moorish movement that have done their own thing, and it's all about making sure that we come together and do what the Prophet asks us to do, and that's to uplift humanity. That's one. That's the main thing, And it's all about encouraging your brother and sister, whether they follow Islam or they don't follow Islam. You want them to follow the one, though. You want them to follow God. So therefore, you got to give them what they need so that they can defend themselves when they face this world. You understand what I'm saying? It's deep. Mose, it's more than just being a citizen. It's about character, Islam, and see the Constitution for us in this country is supposed to be backed by who we are as far as our character. You should not be walking around thinking that it's just a piece of paper. No, it's not just a piece of paper. It's your character with that piece of paper. Yes, when you combine those two, that makes you a citizen, right? When you combine those two. You understand what I'm saying?
You're right, brother. Because the Constitution teaches you how to position yourself.
That's right, Mo.
It teaches you how to position yourself to battle. For battle. I'm a minute man. You know what I mean? Right. Sometimes I go home and be by myself. I have my 3-section hat. Look, 3-section revolutionary hat on.
The triangle hat?
Yeah, look.
The colonizer hat?
Yeah, and my musket gun, right? You know. What you say? Look, what you say? The part of the skull. What you say? Skull, crossbone hat. You know what I mean?
You got a musket, Moor?
Huh?
You got a musket?
Psychologically. But look, what I'm saying is that Allah has given me a vision to what's going on.
That's right.
It's a reality. Like Jesus said, "My people without knowledge perish."
Islam.
Because you failed to study.
Right.
All types of crazy things happen to you.
This government as a whole, this whole country as a whole, remember, they had a Reconstruction period at one time. There was a such thing as the Civil War, right? Yeah. That turned two halves when it should have been as one. And eventually it did become one again, right? Mm-hmm. But see, the thing is, where we at right now, it's too much division going on,
And during the Reconstruction period, the poor so-called white, so-called black, that's what they call it, because they say that because it's power in words. They want to keep that sorcery going, right?
That's right, man.
They came together. They had to come together in order to survive. And it's getting back to that because the people, the 1%, is not only so-called white, it's black people in position, so-called black people in position too. Moors in positions too, right? They're trying to make people go in pain.
Right.
They're trying to hurt people.
Right.
I love about Islam because Allah's there to lead us out of hellfire. So he's leading us in our understanding above them jinn.
That's right, Mo.
He's taking us above them.
Above them.
He said, man may plan, but Allah's the best of planners. They think ain't nobody see them.
That's right, Mo.
And they come in all walks of life and colors and stuff.
The resurrection is about being yourself, the truth. All right, being you. That's what the resurrection is about.
Knowledge yourself.
Indeed. So that's what everybody should be worrying about. Every day is a new day, so you should be waking up as a new person, right? And that's fact.
Have the spirit of Christ.
That's right.
And you love your brother. You see somebody in need, but brothers in adversity, sisters in trouble, forsake her not.
Right.
But if you see somebody in distress, be like that Good Samaritan. That was one of my favorite stories in the Bible. My grandfather was a member of that order too. You know what the Good Samaritan?
That sounds kind of familiar, but I don't know.
Good Samaritan is. You heard about that?
Mm-mm.
Good Samaritan once it was a traveler. He's on the road and he was robbed and beat up, and so 3 people passed him by. I said, and they wouldn't help him. A third person came. He was Samaritan. He was like what they call black today, right?
Right.
He took the man to a hotel. Jesus was telling him about it, right? And gave some money, said, help him to get his life in order. So that's what we had to be. We had to be like Good Samaritans. We had to be like Good Samaritans to bring America up, because America's falling apart.
That's right.
America's falling apart because a few devils don't like it. Well, how you gonna tell you shouldn't have health care
Right.
when you done sucked up all the natural resources of the country,
Right.
robbed them, and gonna tell the poor people they can't have health care.
Right.
And you got a group of people to follow you, and a lot of them ain't got health care, they still follow you. Hey, I'm glad I'm a psychology major, because a lot of them need to see a clinical psychologist.
Right.
A lot of them people are nuts.
It was funny because
Planning your own demise.
I was watching somebody posted on one of those news breaks or whatever, but it was a white guy on there, and he was explaining how frustrated he is because individuals who thought that certain things were going to happen because Trump was in office, or that because they voted for Trump, that, they were going to be either protected or things were going to go the way they wanted it to. And he was spazzing on there like, how stupid can you be? You guys are idiots. He basically put it out there like that. But he wasn't talking about, white or black. He was just saying in general, the white folks thought that Trump was going to do this and do that. Now look at you, right? And he was like, now look at you now. And then he said, you thought that you were going to be better than the so-called poor people, the poor black people or the poor Hispanics or whatever. He said, now look at you. Y'all both the same. Y'all both in the same boat. And it's true. It's really true. The fact that people don't want to wake up and then they're scared to speak on things when they know it's not right. Just like you're saying, if you're a good Samaritan, you're supposed to do what's right. I don't care if you in a political seat. I don't care if you were the top CEO of the corporation. Yo, once again, it's about your character. You have to do what's right. If you do what's right, Allah will give you and will do anything that you ask. But you got to take that step. And see, that's what we all forget. Sometimes we get into these certain positions and we get our heads all blown up with air, thinking that, since I made it here, I can act this way. No, Allah put you there because he knew you had the spirit of truth in you, and he wants you to spread it in the position and the platform that you're in. Yep. Don't do the opposite.
And that's real what Brother's saying.
Don't do the opposite.
What Brother's saying is real, because that's how you wake up the valley of dry bones. Allah come to the dead people.
That's right.
The people that they beat up.
That's right.
The people that they gave up.
Right.
And the Holy Spirit ministered to them people. Right. And the house of Israel comes up as a mighty army. The new Jerusalem come from the sky. Right. Islam.
Don't matter what people say, man. Don't matter your background or whatever. If Allah wants you to be somewhere and he wants you to be the one, that's where he's going to put you. It doesn't matter. He
said, never does Allah change the conditions of a people till they change in their heart.
Islam.
So Allah is building a new Jerusalem in our heart.
That's right, man.
The valley, the bones of the valley is being stirred. They come together and they fighting over what they call themselves Israel. No, Ezekiel 37 didn't say that.
Right.
Ezekiel 37 said it was a valley of dry bones. And Ezekiel means God strengthens.
And what's really funny to me, though, because a lot of the people who are, so-called consider themselves the elite or whatever the case may be.
Phonies,
right? Mm-hmm. They claim so much about the Bible and about we're this, we're that, we're on this, we're on that, but they really don't know.
It ain't got no hands. It ain't got no hands. That's the only way that.
If you really read, if you really, go ahead, man. No, go ahead.
And they ain't got no hands but paws. You know?
Exactly.
So they try to catch the poor people at a disadvantage and come down. Go ahead.
I just want to put this out there. Stop following what people say.
Propaganda.
Open the book that they say all of this stuff on TV about and go see if it's there.
Can I ask you a question, Mo?
And correct what is not what they're saying for yourself. So then when you go out and speak to someone, or then when you go out and deal with someone in that measure who has that arrogance about them and saying, oh, I believe I'm this because the Bible says so, pull it out and show them that they wrong.
Can I ask you a question, Mo?
Yeah.
They said Jesus, he died on Friday, on third day he rose, right, from the dead, right?
That's right.
Count from Friday, 3 days from Friday.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
So
exactly.
So I question you people out there teaching people that propaganda. That's a lie. And so you know what the 10 Commandments or the 42 principles of Ma'at say about thou shalt not lie?
Right.
You lying and getting paid for it?
Listen, here, I'm going to put this out there. You got people right now that's killing people by massive numbers, man. Let's talk about it.
That's
Hold up.
only better than Trump.
You got the Prime Minister of Israel saying that Israel is going to be one again and it's going to be on top, right? But in the meantime, all of the killings and all of the mischievous things that he's doing with his so-called country, how does that go align with the so-called truth that's in the Bible? Mm-hmm. It don't say that. It don't say that you gonna invade countries and destroy people's villages in the name of Israel. It don't say that.
Right.
Mo, it don't say that. So that's why it's like, listen, the people who are following this so-called Zionist movement and are not really reading and understanding what they're following, Allah's gonna hold you accountable for that.
And then you got the so-called black people.
I'm talking about everybody.
Let me say this.
I'm saying my people. I'm saying my think they this, think they that.
I'm saying, let me say it my way.
Yeah.
Say they love the Lord,
right?
And because it's our people, right? And they've been teaching this for years, but they won't utilize. Allah says we have given you the gifts of sight, speech, and hearing.
Right.
They won't utilize what's the amendment? Freedom of speech. Yep. Go ahead.
Everybody thinks because let's take an example for our own country that we're in right now in America, right? Our president has invaded a country not more than once, right? After he just condoned another country at the time who was doing it, which was Russia, right? With Ukraine, right? And then he also condoned Israel, but then now all of a sudden he and the prime minister are together about trying to invade Iran. Now listen, man, this is what I'm trying.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Him and Netanyahu was trying to invade Iran.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't.
The king came over it the other day and said he's down with him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to explain here. Mm-hmm. Like, and you done made me lost my train of thought.
But that's deep that you said. But
what was I trying to say?
You said you got the president. You got the president of Iran.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, we as citizens are going to be held accountable by Allah.
That's right.
This is what I'm trying to get to everyone. All right.
Because people keep thinking they on easy street, they just as guilty, right?
You know what's right and wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So the fact that we sit here and try to act like that we're not conscious or we're not paying attention to what's going on and what our so-called leader is doing as us backing him supposedly, right?
Prophet Muhammad revealed what you just said.
Right.
He said if you sit back and say nothing, that's the least of faith.
Exactly. You're going to be held accountable.
And
so that's why every day y'all need to make sure that y'all doing something, that y'all helping somebody, or that y'all trying to make the attempt to do what's right for people or to do right by people.
we had to mend our ways.
Islam, Mo.
We had to mend our
What y'all
ways,
think
and we
this
had
is
to
all
ship,
about?
we had to mend our ways and have love for ourselves. We had to mend our ways, you know, because we don't mend our ways and stuff. That hellfire's hot.
It's real hot. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know, when you were talking about, you know, is it real and them using the book and whatnot to conquer almost, it makes me think, I don't believe they believe it. I think they know that it's false and they're just using it for power, much like the Book of Eli. They know. I think they know. I mean,
No, because
and they're just
none of
purposely lying
the
using book.
none of the prophets were Neanderthals.
Yeah, but they know that the people's stupid too. So they like Tyshan said, they gonna use that book as their way of manipulating and doing what it is that they want to do, which is what they're doing.
And just like you said, for those of us, I don't care what organization you're from, don't speak out. You just as guilty.
Right. You need hey man, get up on your facts.
You
man.
help bring the judgment and the wrath our way.
That's right.
It was
You help bring the wrath on our head because you won't get up.
Right.
it was shocking to me when I learned.
That's why the Moorish question, I said, what is an angel? I said, angel is the thought of Allah manifest in human flesh. What is the duty of the angel of carrying messages to the four corners of the world? Stand on the square, Mo.
I was gonna say,
Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, Muhammad.
Bibi Netanyahu's not even Jewish, and when I learned that,
Polak.
yeah, when I learned that, it was like, wow.
Yeah, let's get into that. Man.
Like, wow, he's just the leader though.
He went to school in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people that claim they something that they not, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know?
And we just got to enjoy our birthrights and stand up and claim them, because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof.
All y'all gotta do is do research. A lot of the stuff that y'all confused about, you can find answers for. And as soon as you find it, the truth will set you free. As they say, that's fact. So a lot of the stuff that people are debating, or a lot of stuff that people hear that we say that, oh, we don't like to hear that, oh, that's some nonsense they talking about. All right, so just go find it, go research it.
And
just like the brother Tyshan said about the Prime Minister of Israel ain't really even a Jew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just a simple fact. You can Google that. Go Google that. Where is he really from? Where was he born? Who is his people? What is his nationality? Go look at it.
You know the deepest part about it, Mo? Who killed Jesus?
The Romans, right?
They both of them had hands in it, didn't they?
Jews wanted Jesus did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said, crucify him, crucify him. He's no savior of ours, right?
Right. So what did they do?
Who gave the order, though?
They went to the people who had the control at the time.
That was the Romans,
And they
right?
gave them some money and said, listen, you got to get rid of this guy because he's messing us up.
Ain't that the same thing?
Same thing.
So
Mo.
everything's rolled right back before us.
It's the same thing, Mo.
Everything's rolled right back before us.
Mm-hmm.
Time is cyclical.
Huh?
Time is cyclical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
But coming back because we ain't doing what's right.
It's just
That's why it keeps. It's the same cycle because ain't nobody doing what's right.
Because when I was young, Mo, I've studied at church for a minute, you know, and go up there and learn, and you'd be surprised at the sorcery that people practice and small stuff like that. And this was people that look like us,
Oh yeah.
wicked,
Oh yeah.
that keeps promoting this bull crap. But the wrath of Allah be upon them too.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You're choose people out there when your walk has something to do with your destiny, especially when Allah's trying to relate that truth to you to get up and be upright, and you just want to keep turning your back and stuff like that, and you don't want to walk towards the sunlight, and you want to stray after the gods of whom you know nothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
These show me anywhere in the Bible it says anything about them holidays.
Easter and
I can show you where it
and
says
Christmas.
that you better not put no decorations and bring no
Jeremiah
tree in the
10.
house. I
Jeremiah
can show you
10.
that as Islam.
Mm.
Islam.
And we keep promoting that. It ain't have nothing to do with religion. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Right, man.
Lying on a creator. I wonder what color the people what color are the people that do that? They liars too.
Slam.
Is
The
lame.
devil's a devil.
Slam.
So yeah, I was about to say I seen an interview recently from, I suggest people look it up too. Wu Sabat, which is like the Nawapian brothers, are on YouTube, and they're in UK, they're UK, but they interview and sit down with other people just to debate basically and ask questions and talk to people. But they're talking to a Christian and a brother, and he's like, they're telling him like, how do you pray? He's like, yeah, well, he asks him about prayer, and they're like, well, how do you pray? He's like, well, I just sit and I talk to myself. And like, I talk, like, who are you talking to? And he said, I'm talking to God. He's like, well, how do you know? He's like, is he talking back to you? He was like, well, I don't know. And he's like, you're talking to your ancestors. He's like, you hear something sometimes, you're talking to your ancestors. And he's like, that sounds spooky to me. And he's like, how is Jesus not spooky to you? He's like, how is talking to your ancestors spooky, but you believing in this man born with no navel, like no father?
You know the deepest part about it? We in a room now. There's many rooms in the universe, and they're not all talking about the same thing.
That's right.
People try to take control of our minds and have us focus on one thing all the time when the universe is vast.
That's right, man. That's right.
That's why we have to learn how, with the Moorish command, said, let us forget the flesh and go with the mind and land of fleshless things. When you try them like that, that's beautiful, though.
Yeah, man.
You're getting up out of this vessel, this flesh thing. We're more than that. And so that's where they got us trapped.
Yeah.
They got us trapped into this.
That's right.
But once you learn what that spiritual journey, they can't do jack. Propaganda. Don't let propaganda destroy you. But you look at our history, we are the greatest wars that ever hit the planet. Lion, tribe of Judah, root of David.
I gotta leave that television alone, man.
Yep.
That thing is actually,
It can destroy you.
It's a war tactic. That was created as a war tactic. That was not supposed to be something that you're supposed to look at every day.
But television got replaced though. I mean, because I don't even have a TV in my home. Well, I have one TV in my daughter's room, but outside of that, but I'm still on my phone though. So in reality, there's still a broadcast system, and so it's not even necessarily the television. It's just any messaging you're getting from anybody, for real.
You can stream
Allah on the main
straight
line,
from
tell
your
him
phone.
what
So
you
now
want.
your phone is like the television
It
too.
really is.
Allah
More people-
on the main line, tell him what you want.
The channels is apps now.
Yes,
Excuse me, I
yes,
forgot.
exactly,
Yeah, there we go.
exactly.
Excuse me.
Allah on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want.
Yeah, man.
This is the Moorish Media Network.
Yeah.
We never said a name, but in reality, this channel that you're on
It's a channel.
is the Moorish Media Network, and we're gonna have some more programming. I'm sure some more programming.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off in the name of Allah. Shake the devil off.
Is lamb. I need you to sample that more. You gonna sample that for me, brother Quinnell? We got the
I gotta get
recording.
a snippet.
Yeah, I'll get you a snippet. And you just sampled that. Is lamb.
Man. It's a new area and time now. So y'all need to step up to the plate and start hitting those home
We
runs,
the beautiful people. I want to show y'all about y'all walk.
Yeah.
You know, the most thing they fear and stuff is when we come together.
Yeah.
Especially in the name of love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, or as they say, freedom, justice, equality. When they had that million-man march, everybody was just in peace. When Nation Islam presented, all them brothers came. Then they had the Million System march. Just by us coming together, we change the world. So we got to keep coming together.
It's about to happen right now with the election season coming in. So
I'm
it's
talking about
be,
we got to get deeper in that election.
Thank you. No,
stuff.
I want to make sure
that election, that capitalism is slavery. We got to start creating the rooms. Stop letting them create the room because they steal our energies. Energy vampires.
We need to steer that energy a certain way because it's gonna happen. Is my point.
They're
it's
not invited to the party or the cookout.
But we're gonna be a lot of our people are gonna be at their parties.
No, they got to step out of the cookout.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said about the Million-Man March because they wasn't in the cookout.
Yo, those who are out there that are in positions that have platforms, I need you to use it.
That's right.
Allah gave you that for you to use it the right way, not the wrong way. So don't think you there just because you there. Allah watches everything. He knows what's in your heart. So if you got a platform, I need you to use it the right way, please.
That's right.
Praise Allah.
And it's our time to show up for Allah or the God of your choice, right? To deal with the crazy people that don't care about us. Intellectually, let your light shine. Your light alone will destroy them. That's the greatest weapon you got on earth is your mind. Learn how to travel in the right path. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
Islam. Yeah. Come join Allah's team. Come join the A team. Islam. And if you're part of the J team, hey, if that's how you want to get to the top, that's on you. But please use the real teachings. Please use the real teachings and don't be led astray by people that are misinterpreting the book to gain for other means. Like we said earlier about the country that's bombing people in the Middle East right now. Using the book to justify them taking over our land.
In the way we walk, because the ghetto, the hood was created as a trap for us. So we could fall in. So once we know what they're doing and stuff, we got reverse psychology. We don't have ever to self-actualize. I'm doing what I can do, but I would like to see us come out as winners. Yeah. I mean, they got all the bombs and all that crazy. Pharaoh, in the time of Pharaoh, they had everything against Moses. Moses used the mind, the God. This is God's self, He used the 7 spiritual laws of success, which 7, 1. Law of pure potentiality, that's the God consciousness. Law of giving. Law of cause and effect, karma. So you got to watch what you do in order to get good karma back, right? Then you got law of least need, least effort. You do things with least effort and get a lot back. Then you got a law of intention, the desires. Put your intentions towards Allah to do good. Then you got a law of detachment. You detach from things that are wrong. Then the 7 is the law of dharma, the true purpose in life. Find your true purpose in life.
Praise Allah.
Islam, and that comes from knowledge of self, right there. Finding your purpose definitely comes from studying yourself. So please, it all comes back to studying yourself. It all comes back to knowledge of self. It all comes back to reading, like you said, reading and reciting.
You got to read. When you read, that's better than the gun.
That's right, Mo. You saving yourself. You read.
Yep.
You saving your brain. You read.
You walked in today, Moore handed me a book. He said, "Here's some ammo." I love that. You're like, "Here's some ammo." I'm like, "Yeah."
Did you show him?
Indeed, yeah.
You saw?
Yeah.
Hey, Mo,
appreciate the ammo.
Play my
With Ezekiel, what you want to play?
No, play my family history right here, right?
Islam.
Real. Let me see here.
Because I got my Moor's book with our songs in it.
Oh, Islam.
Like lyrics?
Yeah, praises.
Islam. Yeah. Hold on.
Here, play this, Mo. Play this.
Oh, yeah.
Cephas family has rich heritage and roots in Dorchester County. The Cephas family's history is the history of Dorchester County. Ancestors fought in the Revolutionary War, worked in the fields as slaves on plantations, and owned the largest black-owned farm in the county following the Civil War. Today, Cephas family members hold key political positions in a number of Dorchester County towns and beyond. For Brandy James, being part of the Cephas family means pride, resilience, and honoring generations of strength, leadership, and cultural identity in the black community. The struggles of our ancestors were not in vain and have come to fruition, she said. James, a Federalsburg council member, is the daughter of Hurlock Mayor Charles Cephas. James's cousins are Cambridge Mayor Lajon Cephas and Cambridge City Council President Spuddy Cephas. If one was not told before a city council meeting that Lajon used to change Spuddy's diapers, you'd likely never know that they're siblings. But they're a dynamic duo in Cambridge's local government. I see it as my mission and my purpose to serve, Lajon said, but she didn't just mean as mayor. For the Cephas, politics can be a conduit to care for and serve the community, but it is not the main player. It doesn't have to be political to show that you care or that it's okay to help your neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan.
Keep going, keep going.
It stopped. I didn't press nothing.
Wow. Let me
I
see.
didn't press anything. It just stopped. But I mean, that was
That one's-
that was
I'll get
powerful in itself.
next time, but it tells about how my grandfather inherited all this land after the Civil War.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
but
Sister
it's-
Haas.
but-
She pointed out the Moorish songs of praise and thanksgiving for the Moorish Science Temple of America. All Moorish Americans, we do have praises and hymns.
Islam.
Islam. Shout out to Sister Haas. Appreciate that.
That's new to me. I listen. I love the ammo. That's new. That's new
Yeah,
to me right there.
We need animals like the nerve runs by cells called neurons, and neurons fire like shotguns. So you want to study the proper literature so you can fire all that light at the enemy because he can't deal with the light.
Islam.
Why you think you don't like the sun? What the sun do to him?
Shine on.
So if you know if the sun do that, what you think the light coming up out of your mind gonna do? If he ain't walking right, or she ain't walking right, and that's with anybody. You know that when that light comes through, you gotta walk right.
Wade in water. Wade in water. My love's wade in water. Juali's gonna trouble waters. Yeah.
Islam.
I remember that one. That's why I turned to it. But it's several in here. You know what I mean?
What's another?
I don't,
Let me see.
yeah, man.
Yeah, come right here and study with us. We got the books, we got the literature, we got books on books on books.
Islam.
This Moor right here is literally a walking book.
Islam.
Islam. So, come fellowship with us. Come join the temple. Come proclaim your nationality. It is a good time to do that. It's a good time to bring your children through here. They're about to start drafting people up and all this kind of stuff. Please proclaim your nationality and get right. We're here every Friday at the God Hour, 7 p.m. Moor Culture Center. Right here, this is the Moor Science Federation, Moor Science Temple of America, Inc. Temple number 4 right here in the 4 walls. Come fellowship with us, 715 North King Street, every Friday, 7 p.m.
Drew Ali. Let me see. Take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I'm worn. Through the storms, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, Drew Ali, and lead me on.
Islam, Mo.
We was
bro.
start caroling. Let's
about to
start a
say.
a caroling group. The A team carolers.
When the darkness appear, Drew Ali linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry.
Key right there.
Hear my call, guide my feet, lest I fall. Take my hand, to Ali, and lead me on. Yep, something like that.
Islam.
Islam, bro.
Islam. Hey, that was a free concert. I'm gonna need y'all to drop a donation. MoorCultureCenter.com. Leave a donation for that concert right there. You gotta listen. You got a beautiful voice, I must say. Appreciate the holy breath.
Islam.
Yeah, we're coming up on that hour. So
Yo, inshallah,
let's make sure we get to any final remarks for the week.
I want to play that thing a little, make sure it's all clear next time, right? But it's interesting how my family, we own that land too. They stole it.
Yeah.
These people ain't got no deeds to no land. They took, what they did is took the dollars, right, and gave sorcery, and the dollar gave the dollar bill value. What they do? They bought the land. They ain't bought nothing. They doing the same thing over here. They doing over there. And then they use the name of God to do all that crooked stuff. But what God are they talking about?
Exactly.
We get
That's
deep,
the point.
We get deep in that God thing. You know why, Mo?
Yeah.
But you know why we get deep in that thing? They say about the Lord, right?
Right.
But you got the landlord, but they're warlords.
Right. Indeed. Indeed.
Have you,
That's why people got to open these books, man.
I mean, have you
Find
seen
out what
have,
these words mean, man?
have you seen what's happening in New York right now? There's a lot of homes being stolen by, I believe, some Jewish people, but maybe other people, because they're using paper.
They do
some kind
that
of
because the
crazy
people's
paperwork.
off the path.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what I'm saying, Mo?
Mm-hmm.
When you got holy breath and stuff, they run.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even cope with you. This-
His little 9-year-old, his little 15-year-old girl is missing today from New York.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. The sun is giving you a sign. A lot of people can't withstand that sun. We the children of the sun.
Islam.
Will all breathe wisdom in us, the holy breath in us, and we speak with clearness, power, and authority, and walk that walk, and talk that talk is laid down by the prophet. Noble Ali. They got to get ghosts.
That's right, Mo. That's right.
Ain't nobody scared of them.
Mm.
Social contract learning college. You don't bother me, I won't bother you.
Right.
But you come up into that circle, you ain't writing stuff. I got some dynamite.
Dynamite.
Praise Allah.
Islam, and that dynamite is our unity. I think
That's
we're
right.
gonna,
I'm not gonna make pretend. You know when they say we part and partial of the said government, I gotta study that line hard
That's right,
because a
Mo.
lot of these people ain't governmental.
That's right.
A lot of people, people are crooks. They pirates,
That's right.
and when they break the law, they should be arrested. And so,
Problem. Nobody wants to speak on it. That's what I'm saying. If you in a position and you know you had a platform to speak on what's right, you need to make sure you do that because that's why you there. Don't just be there to be there and say, "Oh, because I'm here," because Allah's gonna hold you accountable for that.
and the children are innocent. Children are innocent. They have to deal with these goblins too. You know, the goblins come from all walks of life.
But the parents ain't innocent.
Right.
So that's the thing. If you're gonna bring a soul into this life, right, and Allah gives you that blessing to have a child, you need to do right by that child, because if you don't, you're gonna be held accountable, just like anything else. But what you bring up in this world is what's gonna create what we have now, which is a bunch of chaos. Why do you want to bring a child up in chaos so that they can continue the chaos? When they become adults,
they bring the child up and put the child on the cross.
shame,
Ain't that
man.
deep?
That's a shame, man.
You know what I mean, Mo?
yeah, I do know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
They make your children a sacrifice for colonialism.
You is Islam.
Yeah. So if we love we love Allah and stuff, Holy Quran said break the cross and kill the swine.
That's right. Get rid of them, man.
He didn't give nobody no authority over indigenous people of this land. That's why when they talk to you about possession, they out of order. They don't own nothing but their propaganda. And when you speak love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, they're no match for it.
That's right.
They'll start melting. For real, that truth.
That's
The
right.
truth ain't nothing nice.
Stop melting.
Islam. All right, Brother Quinnell, you got any final remarks before we sign off?
No, sir. No, sir.
Islam, Brother Sharif, one last thought. I know you got a bunch.
May Allah bless you and keep you. May Allah cause the light of his countenance to shine down upon you and be gracious unto you. May Allah lift up the light of his countenance upon you and give you peace. May the sweet communion of holy breath rest, rule, and abide with us henceforth forevermore. Order our steps according to your word, Allah. Amen.
Islam. Ashe. Do your own research. Until next time, we're signing off. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.